being ambassador of Pakistan based in Addis Ababa, is also accredited to the Republic of Djibouti plus the Republic of South Sudan. So these two countries, which are very important countries for Africa, fall under my responsibility. And the second visit is specifically very important because today I formally submitted my credentials to the President of Djibouti, and the visit gave me opportunity to see the Prime Minister of Djibouti as well as the Naval Chief and the Coast Guard of Djibouti. So these interactions were very, very important from Pakistan's perspective, and I believe that in this visit I would be able to further cultivate my relations with the top dignitaries of this country. The interaction has been increasing between the two countries, particularly in the field of political interactions, political exchanges. And this year, rather not this year, but last year in December and the 1st of January, a very, very important delegation from Republic of Djibouti under the leadership of the President of National Assembly, Mr. Ali Muhammad Hamad, along with Mr. Ahmed Daher Jame, the Naval Chief. Soon after the first visit of Djiboutian President National Assembly, Pakistan's Navy ship Nasser on a port call visited Djibouti port and distributed 50 metric ton rice. The third delegation, senators, came from Pakistan and visited Djibouti. Then after that, the Djiboutian Coast Guard Chief, Colonel Omar Bagore, went to Pakistan to participate in the naval exercises very recently, last week held, Aman 21 in Karachi, and joined the whole exercises. So these opportunities are of such a great significance between the two countries and took place first time in our history that has really laid the foundation of a very strong political relationship between Pakistan and Djibouti. Pakistan and Djibouti enjoy very cordial and brotherly relations. Djibouti is a friendly country, Djibouti is a Muslim country, and Djibouti is located at the doorstep of Africa. It is the entry point to access to African countries. And from that perspective, Pakistan gives a lot of emphasis to its relations with the Republic of Djibouti. And I believe that in coming days, this relationship will grow further in all directions, particularly in the area of defense, in the area of education, in the area of socio-economic development, and in the area of agricultural development. These are the sectors in which Pakistan has a great comparative advantage, and we have tremendous achievements in order to cater the needs of 210 million people. That experience has been translated into the production of massive agricultural growth. So I believe that the defense relationship, our relationship in agricultural sector, our relationship in socio-economic development of Djibouti can contribute very significantly for the well-being of the people of Djibouti and the government of Djibouti. Pakistan is one of the main producer of agricultural produces and other important industrial products. So we believe that Pakistan can contribute and can start a very good interaction with these nations. So this is the first priority area. And the second important area is defense. As I just mentioned, that the defense industry of Pakistan has been growing steadily, and we are now reached to the level where we have been producing our own aircrafts, our own tanks, our own high-speed boats, and so many other military arsenals are being produced in Pakistan. And whereas this market also need to modernize their armed forces. and is in a position to help the brotherly African countries. And I believe that this kind of cooperation and interaction between the two countries would augment the two countries' safety and security environment. And the most important is now is the climate change. The two governments of Pakistan and Djibouti have been giving a lot of focus on the environmental development and environmental amelioration. And specifically, this region is the region from where, due to very drastic climatic changes, the infestation of that locust has been taking place in the Horn of African region. And the birth of that pest is actually spreading all around the Middle Eastern countries, Arabian Peninsula, Iran, Pakistan, and then India. So it has been covering a very wide range of area in this entire region. And the birthplace of that insect is actually the Horn of African countries. So I believe that Pakistan's experience and the experience of this region would be very helpful to understand the scientific nature of the growth of this insect and then its sprawl in the entire Indian Ocean region. And I hope that our scientists, our policymakers can contribute for the welfare of the people of the two regions. And third, the agricultural development. As you know, that Pakistan is a country of 220 million, and this region is also have a huge population, not equal to Pakistan, but at least substantially populated countries. So I believe that Pakistan can also play an important role in the development of agriculture of these countries. This is a dry country, dryland country, semi-arid, arid country, and we also have the same kind of a climatic regions in Pakistan. So the experience can be shared in that sector too. For Africa, as I mentioned that last year, the government of Pakistan has introduced a policy of Engage Africa. This is very, very important and constructive step by the government of Pakistan, and the step has given the opportunity to understand better about Africa. Many people have a different doubts about Africa. They don't believe that Africa is a developing continent. They call it dark continent. It is not the situation on the ground. The reality is that Africa has been progressing very steadily. So we need to capture this moment of history. If we could not catch this train, I believe that we will miss a big opportunity. So our design, our policy is designed in such a fashion that we want to engage Africa more aggressively. The government of Pakistan has decided to establish 5 embassies, new embassies in Africa, and the very recent 2 which would first establish would be the one in Djibouti and the second in Rwanda. So I believe that the Engage Africa policy would not only consolidate our existing relationship, but also give more opportunities to further strengthen our relationship at grassroots level, at people-to-people level, and between government to government relationship. Secondly, that we want to enhance our political interaction with the leadership of Africa. Pakistan has the diplomatic representation in 15 African countries, and we have the plan to increase it to 25 countries very soon. And hopefully this year we will establish our embassy in Djibouti and second in Rwanda. And last but not the least, the vision is to enhance our interaction in those sectors in which Pakistan has a comparative advantage. And among them, the most important is agriculture, the second is education, and the third one is our military-to-military ties. These relations will definitely cultivate positive results.